If you're looking to start a non-toxic lifestyle or just reduce the amount of toxins in your life, then you are in the right place. In this video, I'm going to go over what it means to live a non-toxic lifestyle and how to get started. Hey guys, I'm Kristen. I'm a crunchy mom, and I'm about all things holistic wellness for the mind, body, and soul. Let's get into it. I want to start by talking about what exactly is a non-toxic lifestyle and why start one. The idea of a non-toxic lifestyle, it's not just a wellness trend. It's not just for the granola girls out there. Many people are starting to realize the alarming amount of toxins that they're exposed to on a daily basis and the negative effects that can have on our health. A 2015 study by the Environmental Working Group, or EWG, found that women expose themselves to an average of 168 chemicals every single day, and that was twice as many as the men were exposing themselves to. These chemicals are so potent that even our unborn children are being exposed to them. EWG conducted the first study looking at toxins found in cord blood in 2004 from babies in hospitals in the US, found a total of 287 chemicals in the cord blood, a large majority of which were carcinogenic, toxic to the brain and nervous system, and can cause abnormal development. The various toxins that we're exposed to on a daily basis have the potential to cause issues like hormonal imbalances, digestive and respiratory issues, chronic inflammation, allergies, skin irritations, cancers, and so many more. But the thing about this is that we have the potential to significantly reduce the amount of toxic chemicals that we're exposed to. It is up to us, the consumer, to be educated and to make informed choices. So that's what I'm here to help you do. And good for you for being here today and watching this video, because you are going to learn about ways that you can look out for yourself and give yourself the best advantage that you can for your health. With that said, this video is not going to be product heavy on non-toxic products. It's just focused on what to do to get started on a non-toxic lifestyle. We can cover various products in another video if you guys want. Just leave a comment below. So this brings us to the next question, which is where to start. The answer to that is one step at a time. You can start learning about various toxins, where they are, and then start reducing them in your life. And you have two options here. One, when you run out of a product, you can learn about a better product and replace it with that better product, or you can do a complete overhaul all at once. I suggest doing it in steps to avoid overwhelm, but it totally depends on your situation and what you can do and what you want to do. In a moment, I'm going to go over how to find non-toxic products. But before we get there, I want to remind you that one, this is a lifestyle change, so it's going to take time to find products that you like, and it's going to take time to see results. The goal here is to reduce the toxin overload on your body. Our bodies are resilient and can handle a lot, but we do want to make sure that we're supporting our health in the best way possible and setting ourselves up for that resilience. And I also want to squash the idea that a non-toxic lifestyle is expensive. You can literally clean your whole house with some vinegar, baking soda, and dish soap. And you don't need a 10-step skincare routine. Consumerism has women convinced that they need so many different products for everything, but less is more when it comes to reducing toxins, and you might actually save money. Now, where to find non-toxic products? You would think that if something is allowed to be sold to us, that it is safe. But that is just not the case, unfortunately. Since the 1970s, more than 87,000 chemicals have gained approval for commercial use, of which just over 1,000 have been formally tested for their carcinogenic potential. So there are two apps that I like to use, and they're both free. The first one is Yucca, at least I think that's how you say it, and the second one is Healthy Living by EWG. Yucca is my favorite for food products, and Healthy Living I found is better for personal care products. These apps are great because you can just scan the barcode on different products and it'll pull up a rating for them as long as they're in the system, and they will also suggest alternatives if it doesn't have the best rating. Always look at the reason for why a item has received the score, the rating that it has. For food, for example, sometimes I found that if something is high in fat because it has coconut in it, for example, then it might give it a lower rating. But if you're not worried about that, then you can take that into consideration for eating, consuming, or using that product. But it's also good to get in the habit of reading labels yourself and being aware of various toxins. Okay, now I'm gonna go over 5 easy, quick, fast ways that everyone can do to reduce your toxin load right now. Number 1, I would get rid of fragrances. Please, please, please get rid of artificial fragrances, candles, air fresheners, perfumes, really anything that has fake fragrance. They are full of chemicals like phthalates that are known hormone disrupting chemicals. They can accumulate in your body, in your fat tissues. They can cause fatigue, migraines, asthma, allergies, and cancer, among so many other things. If you want your home to smell fresh, you can get an essential oil diffuser and use high quality essential oils. Open your windows for 5 to 10 minutes a day to get fresh air in your home and flush out any toxins that could be off-gassing from your carpet, your furniture, your paint. You can get houseplants. Easy to take care of houseplants. Do a quick Google search for NASA-studied plants that filter the air, and you'll find a bunch of ones that are really easy to take care of and cheap. You can also get air purifiers if that's in your budget. Number 2, stop eating ultra-processed foods. Ultra-processed foods are chemical poison to your body if you didn't already know. Read the ingredients on some of these foods and you will see on the label that it is just full of chemicals. Eat whole foods. Make sure you understand everything on the label. Organic is best if you can afford it, and you're gonna start feeling so much better. Number 3, stop wearing plastic as much as you can. If you want to start somewhere, start with your underwear. Wearing plastic underwear is actually linked to infertility, if you didn't know. There was a study done back in 1992, so this is not new information, that had men wear a polyester sling underwear, and all of the men in the study became infertile after 4 months. The good news is that it was temporary and it was reversed when they stopped wearing the polyester. Plastic is a really useful material in many ways, but it is also toxic to our bodies. It's not natural, so we need to be really cautious of it. Next, filter your water. It is really well known that tap water contains many different contaminants. If you are interested in looking up your water quality report, go onto EWG's website, type in your zip code, and it will give you a rundown of all the contaminants that have been tested in your water. I really think filtering your tap water is the best way to go. Drinking out of plastic water bottles is not any better. Drinking out of glass bottles is better, but there have been studies that have found heavy metals in this water because of the metal lid that the glass bottles use, and also drinking only out of glass bottles that you order is expensive. For plastic water bottles, people who consume plastic water bottles drink on average 23 times more microplastics than people who drink from the tap. So take that into consideration and try to really limit the amount that you're drinking out of plastic water bottles. Next, I encourage you to stop using plastic and Teflon in your kitchen. Stop using plastic to store your food and microwave your food in because you're putting xenoestrogens into your body that can disrupt your hormones. Stop using a plastic cutting board because when you use the plastic cutting board to cut up your food, you're putting microplastics into your food. Instead, store your food in a glass or metal container. You can use wooden or glass cutting boards. Switch to stainless steel or ceramic cookware. All those are really great, affordable options that are easy to switch. If you are wanting to get more into your holistic wellness journey and get started, check out the link in my bio. I created a free guide to holistic wellness just for you guys to start living a holistic lifestyle, to be healthier, to feel better, and to look out for your health in the long run. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments if there's any specific topics that you want me to go deeper on next time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.